All right now, back at the farm. Hey, so today we did a review a little while back on this Countyline 25 ton wood splitter. I don't know if I really did a good review on it or not, but I've been using it for a good little while now. Not really a good little while. I don't know, maybe a cord of wood or so I split with it so far. Really impressed, you know, for the money and whatnot. This works out pretty good for us. We do burn a good bit of wood in the winter time. We don't heat with wood all the time, but if the evening time and overnight we do use wood as much as we possibly can when anybody's going to be home, you know, to kind of make sure nothing catches on fire. We do heat with wood. Helps out the power bill either way. But anyway, so we're going to look at this thing one more time and make sure we do our due diligence to talk about it a little better. So, without further ado, here we go. So I got this Countyline 25 ton wood splitter from my local Tractor Supply. Before winter started, and it is now the following summer. Had a chance to use it. I've split this. Well, this is all the wood that came off the trees that I've been cutting down for solar project. And back there we got a stack of wood that's about 12 foot long and I don't know, 4.5 foot tall or so. Beside the shed that it's just stacked up and drying out. Another pile of wood over there. Anyway, I got this little bit of log here that I'm gonna split, and then two of these big ones. There's a couple more over there that I got to bring over, but I just kind of wanted to go over this thing again. Some of the specs. It's 25 ton, 11.5 cycle time. It's not real fast, but it's faster than swinging an axe, I would think. Makes it a little bit easier for me. Not so much of a chore. I can tell you that when I picked it up, I did not put it on a trailer. I hooked it behind my truck. It does come with a hitch on there, 2-inch I believe it was. And I think Tractor Supply's, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles down the road or so. Not real far. I will say that if you're going to tow it behind a vehicle home, to take a adjustable wrench with you. If you pick one up, if you look right down here, there are some swing bolts. I think from the factory it's turned sideways up on the frame or whatever. When I got it home and I set it up in the wood yard, I had noticed that those were loose, and that could have been a real bad day on the way home. It made it. I didn't lose any hardware, but they were loose. I think when I got this, it was on special. I think we paid $7.99, I think. And there was also a coupon for 2 gallons of hydraulic fluid or whatever, so they filled it up for me. Of course, before we started running it, I checked the oil in the engine and made sure the hydraulic fluid was full. I ran it a little while with the cylinder in and out and checked all the fluids again. But yeah, it was. We made it home. Like I said, those 2 sets on each side. Those frame bolts right there, them red ones. They were loose when I got here. Now, you know what? It might not have been the red one. Might have been the big one there in the middle. That guy there. So yeah, I mean, if you're gonna tow it home behind the vehicle, I would definitely take a couple wrenches, 3/4 I think they were, or decent size adjustable, and check all of your bolts if you're gonna tow it. The guy looked at me like I was crazy when I told him I was just gonna hook it up behind the truck and drive it home. But that's what I do. Simple operation. Well, I did add on the table, the work table there. You could probably put 2, one on each side. But other than that, just the one handle for the cylinder in and out. Not a whole lot of anything you got to worry about. Yeah, anyway, we're going to fire it up and split this little bit of wood right here. Give you a good test run, see how fast it runs. I'm going to try to get it to where you can see the cylinder going in and out. Like I said, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but I think for I believe it was $7.99 what we paid for it. We got it on special when they ran a special on them. I've been waiting, looking at them. Glad I got it. It does everything that we need it to do as far as firewooding. We had some pretty big logs that we split. I think on the last review we split some big ones. These over here, they're not real small. I'd say, I don't know, at least 18 inches, if not a little bigger. Might throw a measure tape on there and we'll see how big they are. Yeah, so let's get to it. Fire this thing up. Now, keep in mind, I haven't ran this thing in, I don't know, 3 months. So we'll see. Keep that good gas in there. Should be all right. Let's see. Might need to choke. First full. That's that good Kohler engine. 6.5 horsepower, 196 cc. Alright there, well, so there's that. I'm showing, I don't know, camera's been on 20 minutes or so. It'd probably be less than that, you know, with the edit or whatever, but you know, I say 15 minutes. Got a good little pile of wood. So it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's not the slowest thing in the world. And I didn't have to come out here with an axe and bust all that up. So all is good. So yeah, that's our Countyline 25-ton log splitter. I've been real happy with it. Like I said, we've had it for a few months now. I did not measure those big logs. I know that when I was cutting them with my 251 wood boss chainsaw with an 18-inch blade or chain bar, it would not cut all the way through in one pass. So I'm going to say that they were at least 18 inches. I'm probably going to say more like 20, possibly 22. But I think on my other one I did measure those, and I believe they were around 24 inches or so. Maybe not. They were pretty decent size. I couldn't lift them to put them on the table. So you know, one of the good things with this is it does stand up in the vertical and, you know, lay down in the horizontal position. Pretty easy. Pull the pin, which I think you saw me do it. I pulled the pin and it releases, and you gotta muscle it up. The beam's quite heavy, but it's doable. Of course, if need be, I'd cut all your pieces in manageable sizes and then rotate it back down and split it on the horizontal. Well, so statistics on the engine. I got the Kohler 6.5 horsepower, 196 cc. I don't know, man, them Kohlers are hard to beat. Got the choke and the gas on and off, so that way you can keep the gas out of the carburetor. The little red switch is the on-off switch, the kill switch. I make it a habit, all my small engines, I run the ethanol-free gasoline. So don't have issues. This actually says, and it's one of them fancy engines with the overhead valves. But you see here, it says you can run E0 through E10, so that's no ethanol through ethanol 10, which most gas stations have. Nothing over that though. E15 through E85 is a no-go. But my lawnmowers, my chainsaws, my weed eaters, my riding lawnmower, anything with a small engine, I go out of my way and I buy ethanol-free gasoline, and I would highly recommend any small engine, lawnmowers, anything like that, to run if you got ethanol-free around, or if you got enough jugs. I would recommend running the ethanol-free in all your small engines. Just a lot better for the carburetors and the fuel tank itself. Just my personal opinion. You can have yours and I can have mine, and we can get along. But yeah, that's it, man, right there. 25-ton Countyline wood splitter. Pretty decent cylinder on there. Like I said, it's not the fastest thing in the world. It says it's rated 11.5 cycle time. I haven't timed it, but you know, for a little bit of wood splitting we do, and for the money it costs, I think it was well worth it. Very simple valve on there. Does have a hydraulic filter, so yearly or whatever kind of service plan you want to put on it, hourly or X amount of hours, you change out your hydraulic filter, and all is well. Of course, this is your hydraulic tank, so it's all built in. Decent pump. Just like your little tractor stuff, it's got your book. Yeah, I would definitely run through with your wrench. Make sure all your fittings are tight before you first use it. But overall, I give it 2 thumbs up for what we do around here. Nothing real big, nothing real crazy. We don't sell firewood. We use firewood for heating in the wintertime. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting wood for not this year coming, but 2021. It's 19 now. We're going into hopefully getting to the end of summer. Here in South Carolina, we don't get real cold, so you know, that right there, we'll probably definitely burn that in a year. We probably burn, I don't know, maybe twice that. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't get real cold here. Just cold enough to keep a little fire going and knock the chill out there. But yeah, I mean, for our use, family use, you might can split some, and if you got the time and the energy, you might can split some and sell some. I've never ran this machine for long periods of time. I think I ran it for 2 hours one time, and I busted up a lot of logs with it. But yeah, I don't know. You can split a lot of wood in 2 hours. And that probably wasn't a constant run. That was probably, you know, running it for 40 minutes and taking a little break or whatever. And so, yep. Anyway. 25-ton. I think when we went by Tractor Supply the other day to pick up some feed for the horses, I think I saw them out in the yard for either $8.99 or $9.99. So I think when we got it, it was I want to say 150 off. If you are an active service member or a veteran, 4th of July is the only day Tractor Supply gives you 15% off. I would definitely take advantage if you're able. I know we sure did this year. But yeah, this is it. I like it. It works for us. If you're in the market for one, I don't think you'd go wrong with it. I would, however, recommend you get your table. I think it was $89 for the table, but you see, when you get into them big logs, you can just move some of it over and split up, shift it over, and good to go. And my little buddy, you got any last words for us, buddy? Come. Here comes the old Staffy. Hey, buddy. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. All right. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll catch y'all on the next one. And like always, we are going to check on the chickens real quick. Chickies. There's my birds. They're ready to get a little snack and go to bed. Alright, thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. We're out here.